Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh no, I didn't do that. None. There we go. How's it going, everyone? Yeah, I know I'm here again, but guess what? I got a good night's sleep last night. Yeah, don't look at my hair. I haven't done anything with it yet. I got a good night's sleep last night, and when I got up, I was able to I washed my dishes. I've got my jars soaking and I've got my jars soaking in hot soapy water. My canner is washed and ready, and my celery is ready to be blanched. I'm ready to can the celery that I chopped up on the last live stream. It is fine. It sat in a pot of water. How's everybody? Let me say hi. Donna Holland, Helen Burke, Jean Phillips, Julie Otteson, Kim Solomon, Lisa Martin, Raf Jolie, hi, sweetie, Robert Hickman, Sue Downtown, Minnie Homesteader, Terry White, Wesley Freeman, Yarn Prepper. Now, I want to tell you folks that I've gotten 3 more donations through PayPal, and you guys have donated $706.10 to my KitchenAid. And that's almost there because it's $849 plus shipping. It's like 900 and something, not shipping, taxes, because we have it's 15% taxes here in Canada. But I'm telling you folks, God bless you. God bless you for that, because I'm just blown away every time. Blown away. So hi, how's everybody doing? Um, I got my celery prepped. Thank you. Don't. No, I'm good. I'm telling you. God bless you. Thank you. Anyway, Raf came yesterday, and it was she put it best. She said it's like we've known each other all our lives, and we're just catching up. I mean, it was really hard because we both wanted to talk. It was like an instant, like I felt the connection when I went up and met her for the jars. But once she was on the property, it was like she's always been there. She's always been in my life. I've always been, I could talk to her. Just, blah, blah, blah. Well, I talk to you guys that same way too, right? But it was amazing. We went out in the garden, we harvested all the celery, and nobody else came for celery. So we just harvested it all. We filled her basket. And then I said, if nobody wants any, like if nobody shows up, then take the rest home. And she said, no. But just then, I got a text from Steffi from Let's Homestead Instead saying she might come over today to get it. And I thought, okay. I said, okay, fine. It'll be on the veranda, right? So when Raf left, Howie and I went out for to pick up BLTs because I wasn't doing no more cooking. Okay, I'm cooking today. You know what he's getting for supper? Grilled cheese and tomato soup, his favorite. Anyway, do I even have onions? I'll have to put onion powder in. Anyway, so we went out to pick up. We left, and when I came back, because Raf was in the house after I was already like getting in the truck or getting ready to get in the truck, when we came home, there was this little pumpkin with a braid of sweetgrass on it. And I thought, oh, she must have left that behind. How sweet, right? Well, it turns out I never looked that one of my other soul sisters, Angie, who was going to come for celery but didn't make it, came while we were gone, saw the bag of celery on the porch and went and grabbed the bag of celery and put the little pumpkin in. So none of the celery got wasted. None of the celery got wasted, and my girls got some, right? My girls got some. So what did you have for supper last night? Do you know we expect lots of good videos from that KitchenAid? We've been bribing you. Of course. Of course. Baking season is coming. I, I, discovered something. I 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 disco Howie and I were watching Forged in Fire. Has anybody ever watched Forged in Fire? You know, where they forge their own weapons and then they heat treat them, and then they put them in the oil bath. And if you hear a ping, it's a bad thing, right? And I said to Howie, I said, the difference between you and me, or the difference between a forge master and a canner, is a canner jumps for joy with the sound of pings, and the forge and the forger has to go, shit, I have to start all over again. That's right, but pings mean different things for different people. I thought that was kind of cool. You are now the celery fairy. Yes, Forged in Fire is one of Ron's favorite shows. Howie's too. Howie's too. Forged in Fire. Um, any kind of search for gold or the treasure of Oak Island, right? All those kind of things. And his guilty pleasure is Below Decks. No, no, his pleasure isn't Below Decks. His guilty pleasure is the show Below Decks. Sorry, I should have meant that. Yeah, Men and Knives. Although I get something out of it, but you can only just build so many iconic weapons from history. And you can only say it will kill so many times, right? All my cans of tomatoes pinged last night. It was a wonderful. I love that. It's like music, eh? It's like a glockenspiel. Ping, 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 ping. Right? So, oh, I'm so tired of the Curse of Oak Island. It's like anything. They dig and they find something. Well, this could be from here and it could be from there, but it's a really good sign that it might be from this. It's like, that's a lot of supposing. You know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay, right? Yeah, it's music. It really is music. I should try and find some bobby pins and put my hair up properly. Anyway, we dug up the potatoes. I'm never planting potatoes again. We got like 25 pounds. I paid more for the seed than I would have paid for a bushel. Okay, I paid more for the seed than what I got out of the garden. 25-pound bag of potatoes, like $10 or something, right? So, but the good news is all those beds are overturned. Who sent me the link for the organic garlic seed place in BC? Somebody. Hey, Lisa Schroeder, how's it going? Remember to put things in all caps if you want me to see them, okay? So, it's only like 25 pounds, right? So I'm kind of pissed. But all those 8 beds are now turned over, and I'm going to put in a crop of garlic. I ordered, I don't know, $65 worth of garlic, organic garlic from BC. But I got 2 kinds. I thought I was getting 3, but I got more of one and less of another. But I always kind of stick to the Czechoslovakian and the Russian garlic and stuff because I live in Canada. So it's like where I live, it's kind of like a little bit like Siberia, you know? Does planting potatoes clean the ground? I don't know. But Howie had to dig them all up, right? So I don't know if planting potatoes cleans the ground. I just know that Howie dug them all up. And the soil, the boxes are all pretty and tilled, right? The only thing left in the garden is my rutabagas, and I'm waiting until I can get to the farmer's market, and I hope I will be able to get more rutabagas. And then I'm going to get another bag of carrots, and I'm going to can my rutabagas and carrots so that I can have mashed rutabaga, and carrots make them additionally sweet, right? Hey, Paula, under pressure! Pushing down on me. I can see the end of the canning tunnel, except the chickens are the last thing to go. And that's going to be a nightmare. Well, it's not going to be a nightmare, but it's going to be like minestrone soup. It's going to take me probably 3 days to go from Howie dispatching them to me cleaning them and getting them into the pressure canner with celery and carrots and onions and stuff, and then leaving it cool overnight, and then straining it, and then taking the fat off, and then separating the meat from the crap, and la 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 la, right? I have to go. Ron is ready to go get the dirt for our garlic beds. I will watch the replay when I get. Where did you find dirt, sweetheart? Where did you find dirt? Like, are you buying it by the bag? Because I need to get some dirt because I just realized I don't have any of my organic bag dirt to start my winter grow. And I've told Howie we're going to have to look at closing garden centers this weekend. All right, sweetheart, give my love to Ron. Mwah. In Blue Sea. Okay, good, excellent. No bags. You're just going to, oh, well, okay, listen. Be careful, okay? You know what? When you if you've got a truck and you're shoveling it into the back of a truck, take a hard tooth rake with you because it's easier to pull it off the back of the truck instead of shoveling it, right? Okay, honey. Okay, well, I want bagged organic clean soil from the store because I'm going to be growing inside and I can't bring dirt in from outside because it brings in bugs and aphids and all kinds of stuff. I'm doing great, thanks, says Lisa Schroeder. La 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 la. All right, just don't you and Ron overdo it, okay, honey? All right? So anyway, what was I talking about before that? I have no idea. Oh yeah, so I want to get some more carrots. And what I figure I can do is I can, like my rutabagas will probably give me 4 or 5 jars of rutabagas. But if I get 2 more rutabagas from the farmer's market and a bag of those carrots, I probably can do about 18 jars. And that is good. And then I'll dehydrate the rest of the carrots to fill up that half jar. You know the half jar? It's bugging me. It's bugging me. So I'm going to end up doing more carrots, right? No worries. Ciao, Bella. Love you. Hey, Furby, how's it going? Yes, I got your hug from Raf yesterday. I got a couple of hugs from different people from Raf. Oh, my goodness. So today I'm canning celery. And then tonight I'm going to wash and prep the potatoes so that I can sit in the front of the TV tonight with Howie. Oh, Howie got some more work. This is really cool. Howie has moved his car. I'm going to get him to do a video. He's taken the engine out of his car and the transmission out of his car. And he's moved the race car into, do you remember where the pigs were? When I would, the one place right beside the turkeys, and there was a little walkway between the turkeys and the pigs behind the barn. Well, that pig pen is where his car is parked now. And so he's cleaned out. He's got a furnace. He's just got to, what day is it today? My brother's coming tomorrow. I forgot about that. Oh, I'll have to give him some jelly and some pickles. Anyway, What? Did I see Patricia Furia? Oh, right, honey. That's awesome. 3 steps. Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister. 3 steps towards the door. Give me 3 steps. Give me 3 steps, mister. You never see me no more. Good job. That's amazing. So anyway, Howie has, okay, I'll let you talk to Patricia for a second. Yeah, my hand's really sore. It was hard actually just to do that. And this thing just opens if you do it right. Oh, that's awesome news, sweetheart. So, yeah, me too, Donna. Oh, that's amazing news, sweetheart. You didn't fall. Yay! Ha, 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 ha. Every day, in every way, things get better and better, right? There is nothing happening, but yes, thank you, Terry. So my burn is healing. You can't really, this light is really not good for this, but my burn, you can see it here. That's better. It went here. It's healing. It's just getting itchy now. So it's tender but itchy at the same time. So I can't scratch. So I just sit here and do this. If you see me do that a lot. Now after cutting all those tomatoes, my hand seized up last night. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Um, oh, the whole me sending my stuff to Arthur to edit, that isn't a sure thing. It isn't a sure thing. Also, we still have a lot of details to work out. It's probably not going to be till the winter, right? Which is a bugger because I could use it now, but he has to, get the software. He has to come up here and let me show him how to work the editing software and then give him a copy of the editing software. And so that he can play with stuff, right? He has to download it and play with it. So Father Tim. No, Father Tim was watching a miracle. That's why he was crying. You're a miracle. I don't understand why people don't see the miraculousness of us, of yourself. We're walking, living, breathing miracles every day in perfectly perfect, unique beings. 14 quarts and 10 pints of tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's repairing skin. Absolutely. So I'm hoping to get a couple of nice big rutabagas, 2 or 3 rutabagas, and then I will be canning carrots and rutabagas, and the rest of the carrots are going to go into dehydration. The only thing left, and the frost got my pumpkins. The vines are dead, and I panicked and I picked them, and they're dark green. But Howie said they should continue to ripen. They should continue to ripen, right? No, I'm not. I'm just me. I'm not going to argue with you. I know what kind of miracle you are. So, yeah, there's a light at the end of the canning tunnel. I've got my laundry on. I'm doing good today. I got my laundry on. I got my dishes washed. My jars are soaking. My celery's waiting to be blanched and canned. And I just have to vacuum. And then I'm going to sit down at the quilt frame. Howie's getting grilled cheeses and tomato soup tonight. Hey, Bronwyn P. How's it going? Bev, I posted a message on Facebook about watching yesterday's live. You mentioned not seeing us. Maybe think about doing Zoom for special occasions, like decorating a tree. I don't I don't know if I can do that. I'm pretty much one of the reasons I want to hire my son to do my editing is because I've reached my limit of new information going in my brain right now. So give me some patience on the whole Zoom thing, okay? Because I'm really not sure how I feel about it yet. I love you so much, Bev. The American thrift store just called. They have more jars. Woohoo! I've ordered, Donna Holland says, I've ordered some more shelves for my stockpile of food. I want to get things organized and not all over the floor. Yeah, I have to go shopping at Costco on Sunday. I was going to go Friday, but Howie said, we've got to go. Remind me about to tell you about Howie's car. We're going to, normally there would be a banquet for the racers at the end of the year. And they get some money back according to however they landed in the points and all this stuff. Like last year, Howie got a trophy for Rookie of the Year, right? So who knows? Maybe he'll get most improved. I don't know. But anyway, instead of having a banquet, we're all meeting at a restaurant where we can socially distance properly for breakfast on Sunday. And so Howie said, why don't we we're going into Ottawa for breakfast on Sunday. Why don't we just go shopping after that? I said, okay, sounds fine to me. And that would probably be the best time for me to find rutabagas at the farmer's market too, because it's the weekend. Hey, Debbie from Wisconsin, how's it going? McCann's Heart. Hi, Bev. So glad to see you with Raf Jolie yesterday. You are so loving. I'm telling you, she come in, once she was on my property. How do I describe this? When I met her in Kitty we were both kind of on neutral territory and we felt the connection. But when she stepped on my property, it was almost like it was almost like the energy recognized. Our souls recognized each other. I shit you not. Let's keep it simple. Our souls recognized each other, and it was like we spent all we cut the celery, and then we spent the rest of the time catching up, on all the things we've missed in our lives because we've known each other from somewhere else in the in the universe or multiverse, right? So it was humbling, right? There's a lot of wonderful people out in the world, and once I let you on my property, I that's where I'm really going to be able to feel how connected we are, right? Raf is related to me somehow. She has to be. She has to be related to me somehow. Hey, Terry White. Kindred spirits. Oh, we go beyond kindred spirits. We're soul sisters. And I'm not kidding. I have soul sisters. She's a soul sister. She's a soul daughter, I think. Like Mary and John. Mary's a soul daughter, right? I just wish she lived closer. So I met a friend last year and we say the same thing, soul sisters. Exactly. Sometimes you meet people and you just click, like you already know each other. That's the weird part. We did. We did know each other. Somewhere we've known each other. And once we started talking, it was almost like clicking genetic memory or something, because we were just, we were damn near finishing each other's sentences. It was that prevalent, right? Maybe, Sue, but I'm pretty sure we're connected. I like how she put it. We're from the same soul family, right? I met a friend yeah, soul sisters. Maybe a past life. Maybe. So, once the celery's canned, the potatoes are canned, and the rutabagas and carrots are canned, then it's time to dispatch and do the chickens. And that's the end of the canning for winter. But I'm going shopping. And this is the last shopping I want to do this year. It's already cold and flu season. Okay. I don't want to go out. I didn't even want to. I wanted to do this last month, but souls recognize each other. All the way. Yeah, you, the Patricias. And we also figured out that I kind of figured it out, but I realized there was a point there when there was like 5 Patricias in the chat, 5 different Patricias. And I should have realized, folks, it was my mom saying hi, right? It was my mom saying, hey, I'm here, right? Because that was my mother's name. Hey, I'm here, right? And now it's kind of settled down into my 2 girls, the Furby and Fury. And it's like my mom's always here. She's always, just seeing the names is my mother is always present. It feels like whenever they are there, so's my mom. Does that make any sense? Bev, do green peppers need to be blanched before drying, just like you would do onions? If you have a blanching insert, you would drop them down into the boiling water, give them a stir, bring them right back up, and onto the dehydrator they go. And onions are the same. I got a flu shot at Doc's advice, and it kicked my butt for 48 hours. Oh, honey, Hey, Melody Ray. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Um, it's cool when that happens. Yeah, it is. It is. It's almost like it's tribal almost. You know what I mean? We're like a tribe, folks. So, yeah. No, my mom. It was like, but does everybody remember there was Furby, Fury, Ribby, then there was a Bowman, and one that started with a C, Carlton or Carson. There was like five Patricias one, and it was almost like saying, "Hey, hello, Mama's here," right? My dad, in the summertime, my dad comes in the form of a dragonfly because when we first moved to Apsley, we were from Toronto, and Apsley gets black flies like nowhere else I've ever seen, except maybe in Tuktoyaktuk in the new territory, right? And in northern Ontario. But these black flies, man, were bad. So dad, being dad, he researched stuff. He told us that, because we had a creek, right? And we were in rocky country. Our country was really well known for blueberries. Why? Black flies are the only bug that pollinates blueberries. This is what my father told me. So I'm going to check the facts on that. But he said when dragonflies appear, they eat thousands and thousands of black flies and mosquitoes every day. So my dad, every time my dad see the first dragonfly of the year, he'd point to it on the railing of the deck. And he'd do this little pose. I don't know if I can do it for you. I'm going to try. If I fall, okay. This is the granddad pose. This is the dragonfly dance. Like this. But my left leg is, I'm going to push on the wall here. Ooh, like that. You can't see my foot. So dad would do the dragonfly pose. And we called it the dragonfly dance. Right? Here she is. Hi, baby. She's her mama darling. She's her mommy pop. She's her mommy sweetheart, the best in all the world. And your mommy loves her oh so much. 'Cause she's her mommy's sweetheart. She's her mommy's girl. She's her mommy's darling. Did you just yawn in my face? And you just tooted. The best in all the world. You know it's love, right? Ow. Okay, watch the nails. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Oh, you're turning your back on those people. Are you? You have any idea how rude that is? Look, you have any idea how rude that is? Hey, look, they want to say hello to you. Up here. They want to say, look, say hi. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that feel good. Can I have a kiss? Where's my kiss? Thank you. Go lay down now, okay? I love you. I love you, baby. Well, she doesn't know any other way of life. She doesn't know. One day she was a dirty little puppy with worms in her belly, afraid of doors because I think she got caught in one. And now she's the throne princess. And don't tell me she don't know it. And she defends that position. I got mommy and you don't. I know, eh? Being online, having issues with store. We'll talk about it in Facebook later. Just to say, need to relax. Being on computer typing all morning. You just hang, baby, and relax. Hang and relax. So this weekend, I'm going shopping at Costco. So I have to get at least at least my celery and my potatoes canned. And then I also I have to make a list because how I have to look and see if my new mixer needs a 30 amp plug instead of a 20. Because he thinks that's what the orange cord means. It's not going to need a 220, a designated 220. Multiple talents, singing and dancing. That wasn't dancing. That's just I can't dance. I used to dance, but I can't dance anymore. Um, Absolutely. Kick back, Dallas. So I don't know what I was talking about before I got. Oh, yeah, the dragonflies. So the dragonfly, every time the dragonfly would appear, the first dragonfly of the year, Granddad would do. We call him Granddad, my dad. Some my friends used to call him Chief, but woo-hoo, the dragonfly, right? We do the dragonfly dance, and because they eat, not they just cruise the air, snapping up mosquitoes and black flies. So I have, in the summertime, my connections with my dad are birds are a memory connection, but so are dragonflies. But dragonflies, I swear, my dad visits me, and in the wintertime, he visits me whenever I am like putting up Christmas lights or organizing, extension cords among extension cords, right? My dad's always there in the back of my brain going, you're putting too much on one plug. No, Dad, these are LED lights. I have conversations with my dad in my head. Time for meds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would help. That okay. I'm going to be right back. Okay? Please don't share this video. Because we've had enough time that if we have, I'm protecting this chat. Okay? Let's just leave it go. And we're there. All right? We have a Winco opening soon. What's a Winco? And just get a Costco last month. You mean you've been living without a Costco? How do you do it? I love Costco. Now, you got to know your prices, right? But there's some things that you can get at Costco that the value is just like toilet paper. The toilet paper and paper towels alone is worth the trip to Costco. Did you know that dragonflies only live up to 6 months or so? They are amazing. Pretty sure dragonflies have the lifespan of a day. Let me just check that. Lifespan of the dragonfly. Oh, no, you're right. It's 6 months. Who told me that? It was one of those Facebook things. Dragonflies only live for one day. I'm pretty sure they've got their flies mixed up. I know there are some flies that only live a day. But hate that we only have Sam's Club and no Costco. I went to Sam's Club when I was in Ohio. I went with Mary Bogner, and it was cool. It was like Costco, but it gave different stuff. So it would be cool if we had two of them. I've been doing Sam's, but they switched. They're being switched as of today. How come? Winco is actually an acronym for what? Oh, really? Huh. Washington, Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon. You need to meditate right now? Okay, why? Is there a problem, Patricia? Or are you just... Okay. Both them and another are being dropped from me. Okay, all right. Facebook later then. Excuse me. Love that you know how to pronounce Oregon. Why? It's Oregon. Why do people call it Oregon? Because that's just silly. Hey, Michelle Stark, how's it going? Thank you. I got this at a dollar store, but it does. Excuse me. I didn't roll my turbine as tight as I should have. Oregon. How do people mispronounce it? That's really weird. But then I mispronounce a lot of things. And I get pulled up on it by lots of people because I say process and I do say process. But it depends on how I use it is how it comes out. When I process something, it's processing. But if I have to process something, that's it's up here. Right? See, I don't know why my brain make and vocabulary makes the distinction, but just like a lot of people mispronounce Spokane. Isn't it Spokane? Isn't it Spokane? I love how you say process. I used to say Washington. My mother-in-law says Warsh. And it drives me batshit. It really does because it's like there is no R in wash, right? Yes, Cindy, I did. Let's not say anything else about it. I have put this under protection. So I bet you'd all mispronounce most city names in Wisconsin. Okay, give me some. Let's just see if I can pronounce these names and you'll tell me. Yeah, Terry Ann, don't say anything. Hey, Karen Ludwig. Just, yes, you did, Marie. Hi, Taylor. How are you, darling? Suzette. Don't, yes, thank you. My hand, yeah, thank you. Well, we're all tired, honey. It's canning season. It is canning season. Hey, strong enough. Beth Miller, Sarah Doyle, Lena Kay, Michelle Leduc. Um, so anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about dragonflies, and now I've just completely lost time. Now I couldn't have been scooped by aliens because I've been right here the whole time with you. So, okay, Jean, you take care, sweetheart. Hi, Ginger Gargoyle. Okay, stop. Okonomowalk. Okonomowalk? Did I say it right? Give me a give tell then spell it phonetically. Okonomowalk. Okonomowalk? What do I get? Do I get an A, B, or a C? Or did I completely fail? No? Did I say it wrong? Well, I remember the first time I saw the sign Kazabajwa. I called it Kazabazua. Hey, Chaos! How are you? Cities in Wisconsin. Born in Washington, D.C., everybody says Warsh. Warshington. Howie's car. Right. So, he's taken the engine out and he's taken the transmission out and he's winched it into the old pig pen. And he's going to close that in for winter. He he's kind of trading. He's kind of being taken under the wing of a retired racer. And this guy, now I don't know exactly if I'm absolutely 100%. All I know is that Howie's going to do some work, body work on a couple of vehicles for this gentleman. And this gentleman is paying to have Howie's engine professionally rebuilt by a pro race engine builder. Oh, so I've the honeydew list has been like this weekend, right? I wore him out. I made him dig potatoes. What else did he do? He cleaned up dog poop. And he turned the heat on in the pool. And I said, Howie, don't turn the heat on until he's got to vacuum it and then put the blanket on it and then turn the heat on. We're just wasting hydro at this point. But I want to swim on Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have family here on Thanksgiving. So I'm planning on doing some special things just in case it's me and Howie. Maybe we'll do, a morning and evening swim before, on Thanksgiving Day, before we shut the pool down for the winter and all that stuff. Have you ever seen the movie Dragonfly with Kevin Costner? No. Well, you know what? He was going to change his transmission. But now that the engine's going to have more power, he's just going to tweak, I guess, the transmission. I don't know. I am getting my own car. Before I die, I will have my 1972 Buick Skylark. Okay? Or 1972 Buick Skylark. And it will be street legal. But I'll be doing cruise nights. Right? But that's probably going to be another year or so. We have a lot of things to do. He's cleaned out the barn now, and it's more of a shop, right? But we're already talking about how he still wants to build a shop on the property. And I was kind of pissed about that because, that's where our fire pit is and blah, blah. But you know what? Out in front of the barn, where the old goat yard and everything is a great place for a fire pit. So once that yard's all torn down and the garbage, like all the wood and the wire and everything is all cleaned up, we can make a fire pit out there. But in the meantime, Howie's going to be using the barn for, I told him, I said, you can raise this beam, cut it out higher, move this one over. I said, and cut out the ceiling to the hayloft. Cut out the ceiling to the hayloft, put the one big beam across, and you've got an engine. You've got a place you can hoist an engine. I said, it's not perfect, but until we can afford to get you electrical, water, and shop on the property, you're going to have a working space. Hey, Sunny Mountain Homestead. We will probably be flying mini vehicles. I'm not sure I understand that. Did I read that right? Hey, there's Johnny. Yeah, there's the other Patricia. Told ya. There was Patricia Bowman, I think it was. Patricia Carson, Patricia Furby, Patricia Furia, and Patricia Riverette. And that in the room is my mother going, hello, hello, darling. So, hey, Carrie Ramsey, Sunny Mountain Homestead. It's mayflies that usually only have a 24-hour lifespan. Angie, hi, darling. Angie's my cousin. And I'm pissed at her for going to Rebel canning websites instead of following my canning, guidelines. That's just me. How are you? How's Aunt Audrey? Angie and her daughter pretty much they live with my Aunt Audrey, who's 94. And they are her very loving caregivers. And good on you, Ange. God bless you. Hey, Pat McLean. I will be down a couple of weeks. How come, sweetheart? Oh, that's awesome. Is she there? Are you with her? Can I say something to her or sing to her? I have a 93 Buick LeSabre. Ooh, Buick LeSabres, man. Buicks are my car. I love Buicks. I used to have a 1987 Buick LeSabre estate wagon. And on the highway, nothing could beat it. Great big old gas guzzling 8-cylinder engine. Pat McLean, see? My mom's always here. Hi, Autumn Gypsy. You'll race me in your no in my your 63 Nova SS. When I get my car, you are on. You are on. You bring that bitching car down here, girl, and we will cruise night it. I shit you not. You bring your camper, you bring the car, and we will do, but I have to get my car first. You already have yours. So it's kind of not fair. Have a wonderful day. Take care, Fury. I love you, Patricia. Aldo. My mom had a Buick Riviera with a Riv. Oh, with the tinted windows. Did it have the back windows? The fastback windows? 1907 Buick LeSabre. It was a boat. Oh yeah, so was my Ginger. I called her Ginger because she had this beautiful golden brown color. Cooking chicken and dumplings. My mother's name was Patricia. Well, maybe we can get together. When am I coming to your hometown? Cooking chicken and dumplings. Howie is getting I have a feeling I haven't heard anything back from Angie because she's going to get the tablet for Aunt Audrey, I think. But I want a 1972 Buick Skylark. That's my car. And hi, one day at a time, sweet Jesus, one day at a time. I'm Patricia. Just call me Patty Sue. Holy crap. Well, it's obviously my mother's in the room. So everybody say hi to Junie. Okay? Everybody say hi to my mom. Say hi, June. Because that's the name my mother went by. Love the canning jar quilt. Planning to make one. Is yours for sale? Absolutely not. That was a gift from one of my YouTube family. Sorry, I don't mean to sound, but it was a gift, and you'd pry that from my cold dead hands. I shit you not. So, happy in Harn. So, hey, Joe Mama, how's it going, sweetheart? So anyway, I've just got to can celery today. Pull up my rutabagas, can them with carrots, can my potatoes. For those who just joining us, I'm really disappointed that I got like 25 pounds of potatoes out of all those beds. But the good news is they're all turned up and ready for garlic planting because I'm going to fill those beds with garlic. And once they sprout, cover them in straw for the winter. Just joshing. Oh, you just wanted to see my reaction, eh? Okay. If my house catches fire, I got Gracie in one hand and the quilt in the other, and I'm really hoping Howie's got the strong box with all our information in it. Or at least our phones, right? Hey, Pam, how's it going? I had a 72 Buick Skylark in high school, Bev. Love that car. On the tree. 3 on the tree, metallic green sunroof. Yeah, it's my car. My car. I already have a name for it, too. A color picked and a name for it. So, no, don't ask me because I don't want it taken before I get there. Am I going to do a rutabaga video? Absolutely. Take a look at my potato harvest. I posted a video yesterday. You'll get a laugh. I want to do garlic. Where do you find bulbs for growing? Well, Cindy, go to the local grocery store and buy anything that is not from China. China bleaches theirs. But you can, any farmer's market, any grocery store with a lot of fresh produce, you can plant grocery store garlic, just not the stuff from China. And don't plant anything that looks like it's been bleached, right? So, but I ordered some organic garlic from BC. And at the price of it, I'm hoping it fills my beds. But I'm still probably going to buy a bag of garlic when I go to Costco, just because I got to make some more garlic sauce. Mine is gold with flaky clear coat. Oh, see, my cousin had a 1970, I think it was a 72 or 73 Buick Skylark with a hard white vinyl top, and she took it in to get painted. Now it was that beautiful, Buick brown with the metallic in it. And she said she wanted to step it up to a bit more gold. And they painted it the color of a school bus. Oh, was she so mad? So happy, not happy. I want to start canning so badly, but we need to rebuild our porch first. You know what? Life is always happening. You just gotta, do the best you can with what you got. Costco garlic, no, no. No, the garlic I got from Costco was from South America. That bag, it was from like South America or Chile. It was not. I don't think I don't check the labels. 2 years ago, I bought 250-pound seed potatoes, 5 different varieties. Then mother-in-law passed, and I came up to Wisconsin to take care of father-in-law for summer and help son. And they all rotted. Oh my God. Hi, from Jess from New Brunswick. Hi, how's it going? Hubby refused to plant them without me there and kept them in the greenhouse. Hey, Aspasia, how's it going? The one found said made in China. I left it. Well, Cindy, go to the Parkdale Market. Pretty much guaranteed. And the Wakefield Market, I'll probably be going to the Wakefield Market on Saturday. And I kind of tentatively know someone who grew garlic that lives near Briar, and I could always knock on their door and say, you got garlic for sale? Because I know he had like almost a full garden of it. It was beautiful. Hey, Donna Lull and Dave Smith from Arizona. My heart always gives a little flutter when I see the name Dave Smith, because I had a huge crush on Dave Smith. I actually dated his older brother. And I had a thing for, the Smith brothers. And the younger, there was like 4 of them, and I knew 3 of them. I dated the not the oldest, but I dated I dated the 3rd oldest. I had a secret crush on the 2nd oldest, and the one that was just younger than me wanted, hit on me really hard. I think his name was Jimmy, I think. But so whenever I see the name Dave Smith, thank you for saying from Arizona, because my heart went just for a split second. Hey, Rennie, how's it going? Oh, I'm glad you're great. Why is your hubby in the hospital, Vicky? Do you plant it now to overwinter? Yes. That's why I paid the extra for the shipping, so it would be here within 2 weeks. Because after the frost we had, we're going to be getting a hard one. And you got to plant it 2 weeks before the first hard frost so that it can establish roots. And then you put it to sleep for the winter. And then it's harvestable the next summer. But I will probably leave some to go to seed. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Haas, how's it going, darling? I'm actually able to join in all, and my cell service is crapping out. Y'all have a good day. Take care, Haas. Mwah. Give that young lad a big kiss from Auntie Bev. Can't walk, breath good, and can't talk good. Oh, hi from India. Darshan, we planted seed potatoes this year. Excited to harvest them. See how big they got. I planted probably 10 pounds of seed potatoes. I got 25 pounds of potatoes. It wasn't worth it. But those beds are now tilled because Howie dug the potatoes, and I'm going to plant garlic in them. Hi, Marie. How's it going? Martina, your link skills suck. So, anyway, so my garden, all my beans are now um, going to seed. Everything else got hit with frost, except my turnips are still. My turnips will sweeten after a first hard frost, right? When they get a hard frost that their leaves wilt, then it's time to pick the turnips. Okay, Dallas, you rest. Next year, I'm going to plant potatoes and tires. Yeah, I tried it. It wasn't that great. But I'm just not going to plant potatoes anymore. It's not worth the aggravation. I mean, the absolute battle I had with weeds and potato bugs this year to get, it took up it took 50% of my garden time just fighting for the potatoes, only to get 25 pounds. I'm just not going to bother. About 4 years ago, I planted 5 pounds and got 15 pounds back. That's why I went for the 250 pound. Yeah, it's Bev, sing a song. What would you like to hear? How's the weather there, Mrs. V? It's sunny and cool. Sunny and cool. Great day for canning celery, which I'm going to start doing right in a few minutes. It's getting cooler and cooler. The windows in the house are all closed now. My fridge door just broke. Oh no! Unless you eat a lot of potatoes or large family, it's not worth working on planting potatoes. When is my new KitchenAid coming? I'm ordering it on Friday. Uh, the donations, the donations have amounted to $706. Thank you, everybody. It's $849, and with tax, it's like $930 because we pay 15% tax here in Canada. But at least the shipping's free. Thank God, because they weigh a ton, right? So thank you, everybody. You've probably donated 3/4 of the cost of that KitchenAid, or at least 2/3 of it, right? So I'm just so, and I didn't ask for that. I did not ask for that. You guys have just totally amazed me with your love and support, and you're buying me a new KitchenAid. Holy Scheisenheimer, right? Yeah. Oh, did you? Thank you, Bronwyn. If you haven't heard from me, if you haven't gotten a thank you email from me, then it's because I haven't seen the donation yet. So check again. Bev, Yarn Prepper says check again. Check what again? Check what again? I can't right now. I can't, but I will. I'll update you tomorrow. But trust me, I'm ordering it on Friday. I'm ordering it on Friday. And because of the donations, I can do the bigger shopping that I wanted to do at Costco. Costco's going to hit me up for between $500 and $800. So, but this is my last. And yes, there will be a Costco haul video, because there'll be a Costco haul video, but you're not going to see my pantry yet because I'm not done canning. Okay? When I'm done canning and when I've done this final shopping haul for the pantry, y'all are going to see my pantry. Right? But it's not there yet. People do have good hearts. And I honestly, I don't understand. I don't understand, but all I can do is say thank you. And it's taken me a long time to learn to receive blessings, okay? And be able to just say thank you, right? So, if Howie can fix the cowgirl and get the ghost of the cowgirl, Casper. So if he can fix Cowgirl and Casper, right? If they're both running, I will keep Cowgirl and give Casper to Arthur and Mel, because I only need, like, I have the big one, but I'm not always going to need the big one, so I want to keep the smaller one. I'm making a list because we're going out for breakfast on Sunday, and then we're going to like Home Depot, and we're going to get the electrical for my island. We can't do the stainless this year, but he's at least going to put the electrical post in at the back of my island, so I don't have to run on extension cords. And we're going to double check on the KitchenAid because it may need a designated 30 amp plug for it, right? So it's pewter, which is a really dark, like gunmetal, cross between gunmetal and silver, right? It's pewter. And I've already named it Sam. Rancher Sam, as in howdy, Sam Elliott. That's our nod to Sam Elliott. It's big, it's strong, and it's going to set the cowgirls and Casper's hearts aflutter. I'm pretty sure I'm counting on just his appearance making their hearts beat a little quicker and be a little perkier, trying to outdo each other. I don't know. You have no idea what machinery is capable of. You guys have also, I would love you to post your list before you shop. Oh, well, maybe I'll do that. I'll make my list and I'll tell you what I got to get. Because it's going to be standard, but I never know because a lot of the things I want are never there. They now have instant mashed potatoes again, but those have canola oil on them. So why have they gotten rid of Honest Earth? That pisses me off because Honest Earth is butter, milk, and potatoes. All right? This butter, milk, dairy products, and canola oil is just not cutting it with me. You know what I mean? Oh, the grease. Thank you, Sue. Sue sent us grease for the KitchenAids. And as soon as that grease arrives, I'm spreading newspaper all over my table. And I'm going to film the entire process of Howie tearing them down. He has no idea what he's doing. And thank you to everybody who's been sending videos on how to repair KitchenAids, because Howie's starting to feel more and more confident, right? So yeah, it's going to be a video. We're bringing in the new hot water heater that I bought. I bought that in December last year. We haven't used it yet because our hot water heater, we replaced the elements and all that. It's in really good shape. But it was a mistaken thinking on Howard's part that we needed a new hot water heater or our insurance wouldn't cover it. But he's going to be taking that down the basement because the porch has to be filled with firewood. And Cindy, email me your address, your email money transfer address or your PayPal so that I can pay you for the firewood. And so when he swaps out the hot water heater, that'll be a video, right? I'm really pissed that he didn't video him tearing down his engine. I said, Howie, don't you realize that these are things that people are asking me about? And you're kind of cheating them by not doing a video, right? Oh, the battery for my camera that has a hard time holding a charge because it's smaller than the one that came with this camera. I ordered a new one and I just got an email today saying we can't ship it to you because it's a battery. It's like, what the hell? So I'm on the hunt for another camera battery again. I will look to see if instant potatoes have canola. Some granola has canola in it also. Well, I think oh, where's my honeydew list? Where is it? I do have a honeydew list. I'm not kidding. Oops. Whoa, just about dumped my medication all over the place. Where's my honeydew list? It might be on the fridge. Um, Yarn Prepper says, do I get to be Sam's godmother because I named him? No. Oh, why would we don't need a godmother? We don't need a godmother, but we will all give you the accolade of naming my new Silver Fox KitchenAid, Sam. Man. I'm on the hunt for a new seal for my old Miro canner. Everyone is sold out. Yeah, see, these are the things. It's this time of year, but start watching Craigslist and stuff because there's a whole bunch of people. Excuse me. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's time for us to go. So there's one thing that this can't interrupt, and that's our prayer, our blessing. Okay? So, for all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual blessing. This is a non-denominational blessing so that anybody who has a higher power, this is about the higher power of your understanding, not mine. You do you, I do me, because we all have our own personal relationships with our higher power, right? So don't worry about denominations of faith. Just add your energy, your positive energy. And I guess I put a time limit on my protection. So let's just take a deep breath. Yo, Great Spirit. It's the connected hearts. And we come to you today, as always, with gratitude for the blessings that we receive every day, especially in each other's company. So thank you, God, for my YouTube family. We also come to add our own energy to the light realm, God, because we want to share our light and our blessings with the rest of the world, because there's a lot of darkness going on today, God. There's a lot of darkness going on, right? So we want to be instruments of light. We want to be instruments of your peace and love. We want to help lift the world out of some of the darkness that is enveloping it. So thank you, Chief, for allowing us to do that. Yeah, I like calling you Chief. Thank you. That's okay. Good. Thank you. Please, God. Please, Chief. Look after my YouTube friends and family. But really, really, really help us focus our light against the darkness. Because the darkness will pass. And when you're walking in light, there's nowhere for darkness to hide in your life. Amen. Namaste. Miigwech. Merry meet. Peace be with you. Whatever your salutation is to your higher power, let it be spoken in positive light, because let's just put that good energy out from this moment on, right? This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, I love you guys, and all things being equal and normal, We'll see you tomorrow or the next day. You just never know. Take care. God bless.